majority of the storms you're seeing right now are mainly moving east more than southeast. We were expected to get hit with one storm. It's actually located around Wilmington, Delaware, which is right now just crossing the Delaware River. They're very fast-moving storms, so they should be here shortly. These are actually expected to be severe and fit severe criteria. So high winds of around 65 miles an hour. Quarter-size hail is possible as well. Let's see what I can record here with the storm that we do get. So most of the storms you're seeing right here are expected just to miss us right to our north. So they're mainly going to be moving east. If they do, however, change their track to more of a southeasterly projected track here, we should see more storms. But right now, they're mainly projected to go more east, just pass us right off to our north. But there is one storm we may get. It's looking quite severe here on the radar. Can't really see it past these trees. So as expected, the storms toward the north of us, right out that way, are heading east towards that direction. So you want to get to experience those storms. There's actually another thunderstorm developing that we see on the radar, and the projected track is headed straight for us here in Hammonton. It's out that way. So now we're just gonna wait it out. We are still under a severe thunderstorm warning. Out here, a lot of shrubbery in the way. I really wouldn't want to cross down. It is summertime now, so I'm sure there's ticks flying around all over the place. So we're back now about 20 minutes later. As expected, the storm's out there. That's actually north. The storm's out in that direction. Continuing to move mainly east. Well, they're really southeast, but they're mainly moving east towards that direction. So the darker stratus starts seeing out that way. Those thunderstorms are expected to reach our area. While there's some development over there, like I mentioned earlier, crossing the Delaware River. It's continuing to intensify and still headed our direction. So I'm looking forward to that. Just make it out here through the shrubbery. See, they're definitely out that way. Dark skies. Over towards the northwest. Just northwest. Not sure if I want to crawl. I guess I'll try. Let's see. a good shot right here. Extraordinary severe thunderstorm warning, so those are certainly severe thunderstorms. A good portion of South Jersey is actually under a warning. Although that region over there closer to Philadelphia may actually not be under the warning. But I'm sure they're under a severe thunderstorm watch. So you've got to keep your eyes on that developing storm out this way. Mainly towards the west, the southwest. Like I said, those storms are sadly supposed to pass right off to our north. Just gonna miss us. I believe it just heard some thunder from the storm out this way, which is expected to head our way. We may have a lot of lightning occurring in this storm. Definitely going to keep our eyes on this one here. Continue to record when it gets closer. Oh, I actually just got a notification on my phone. Lightning has been detected within 15 miles of Vineland, New Jersey, which is about 30 miles just south of here. So that probably was thunder that I just heard. Certainly see these clouds are quickly developing, as well as these thunderstorms. So I'll probably continue to record as these storms get closer and conditions start to intensify. Okay, so quite a few things happen here at these storms, these ongoing storms. So what we had a couple minutes ago, about 10-20 minutes ago, the storm system that was headed straight for us out that way, towards the northwest, southwest, around the Delaware River, actually changed our track more towards the southeast. And we're then projected to go just south of us and just miss us. Although then even that track changed very quickly. And now we have this set of storms that are right here, still part of that same system. Although I believe these are actually pop-up storms that we're seeing. The last group of storms are moving that way, mainly southeast. But there's another system that just developed around Philadelphia that are headed straight for us. I don't believe they're going to be as severe as the ones that pass towards the southeast, or I should say south. But so they're quite severe. They are they really just bubbled up here over the past 10 minutes really. They're very fast moving and developing storms, mainly pop-up storms, although we do have a few systems just to the south and north of us. So any areas north and south of us like to get more severe storms. They were expected to get here in the next couple minutes. Just checked the radar. The projected track really hasn't changed much at all. It won't be necessarily a direct hit, per se. It'll more so it'll really just pass just a couple miles to our north. Really, we're still going to get a lot of the outer bands of that storm. Still going to receive a lot of effects from it, that's for sure. You see it moving in right now, actually. I'm actually recording this on my phone, so it adds a lot of light to the recording. So it's actually a lot darker than what you're seeing right now. So quite intimidating, actually. Like I said, guys, we're really going to be heading for us, coming from the west. Not so much southwest, or I mean, not so much southwest or northwest. It's mainly just going to be directly to our west here because they really just popped up here around Philadelphia. Like I said, still part of that same complex that we were watching earlier, about a half an hour ago. That just missed us towards the southwest. It's a little confusing, guys. It's either a lot of pop-up storms you're dealing with. It's a little tricky to forecast, especially when they're all popping up on the radar with different tracks. But this one's expected to really head straight for us. I'd still consider it a direct hit. It's already starting to rain right now. I expect winds to pick up significantly, as well as the rain. Get a little closer to shelter here. See, they're really closing in on us now. I'm actually not sure if we're still under. I'm sure we're still under a severe thunderstorm watch, but not entirely sure if we're still under that severe thunderstorm warning. Actually, a great difference between the two. I really don't want to stop recording to go check right now because things are really, it's really starting to move in here. So let's see how things pan out here. See if it's really going to be a direct hit because it's really hard to tell at this point. The way these projected paths have just been changing their direction. We also have a lot of bulk shear and a very fast-moving storm, so I'm sure we're going to get a lot of wind accommodated with these as well. They're already starting to pick up. Interesting, if you ask me. Oh, now it's starting to calm down here. Really started pouring on us here. Seems like it's going to be a lot of lightning and thunder associated with these as well. Still waiting on those high winds. And again, this was a pop-up thunderstorm. It kind of broke off from that squall line we were seeing. So the winds may not be as severe. I really don't expect anything up from 50 to 60. Although that last system they were expected to get I was pretty confident about that. Those high winds that do fit severe criteria. Although this storm really just branched off and it really popped up out of nowhere here. Then again, it's really not safe to stand too close to trees. There's a lot of lightning around. Not very smart at all. Like I said, I didn't really expect winds to be in that severe criteria, as it kind of branched off from the frontal boundary we were expected to get, that frontal line that was headed our way. It's more of a pop-up storm, so it really didn't get to develop too much before it actually made impacts here in Hammonton. So winds aren't going to be too high, we're still going to get a lot of this heavy rain. Arrows certainly showing up on the radar. So I mean, that's your heavy rain, possibly some small hail. Nothing of the severe variety. Nothing too. So we're still gonna get some wind coming through like they are now. Weird heavy rains. I believe what happened here, the kind of thickened in the middle of the storm, not so much the strong of it. So we got the direct hit, but then it wasn't associated with too much rain. More so just the wind. But now we're getting some of that the thicker portion of the storm, we're seeing some of this heavy rain now. But these ones are developing very quickly. We have very high heat values, surface-based heats. So it's no surprise to me that these ones are developing as fast as they are. So this may be a completely different storm right now. There are many different tracks showing up on the radar, so. Some clearing up there. Very short-lived storm. Like I said, it was really more of a pop-up storm. I hear the thunder, but I do not see the lightning. I believe that I think it's blue sky showing up here for us. It's an interesting storm, to say the least. Cedar left dumped a lot of rain already. Here we have blue sky right in the middle of this thunderstorm. This just tells you that these storms are developing very quickly, as well as dissipating very quickly. So. I do like a good summer thunderstorm like this. Very short-lived, and you get the sun out right after. So. Looks like that's it. Have to moving out now. There's the storm moving out. Love a good little summer storm. Like I said, it was once a part of a much bigger system, a bigger complex of storms. It almost formed a squall line that was headed towards the area. But this one was a very fast-moving little pop-up storm. Not as severe as we were expecting, but we are still under that severe thunderstorm watch. We do still have storms developing all around us right now. This is expected with the conditions that we saw earlier. That daytime heating, higher dew points, and even surface-based heat values up to 2,000. Conditions are certainly favorable for storms such as these. I haven't really seen a rainbow yet. Like I said, the clouds just broke up, so we had a chance to see that rainbow. Oh, there it is. There's the rainbow. A little hard to pick up on camera, but it's there. Oh, it looks like we actually have a double rainbow here. Here's the second one. It's less visible, a little harder to see, but it's there as well. There's one about there, and another one here. vibrant one we had here. Very vibrant.